In the Monster Resources Manual, it says every creature's needs for accommodations will be met by Evil Incorporated. Specifically, Section 13.4.2c, subsection Respect for Monsters' Rights and Anti-Discrimination says, the company will respect the rights of all employed monsters, regardless of oaths, bloodlusts, undead dependence, or physiological strangeness. I know, because I wrote it. I put the form for accommodations and accommodated leave where anyone who needed it could access it and easily fill it out. But in order to fill out the form, the company has to recognize your status as a monster. According to Section 13.4.2f, the company will never use personal information for any means other than business, and will keep it under strict confidentiality. Such information will never be disclosed without explicit personal consent. After the manager who hired me as her replacement put in her 2 weeks, no one at the office ever learned what I was, and I have kept it that way. I've been getting away with it by the skin of my teeth, working mostly remote, going into the office only when it's absolutely necessary to make an appearance, to hand out pamphlets to people bumping up against company policy, and bare my teeth at anyone I've opened a file for recently. I don't like going in because it necessitates putting on my face, mascara, lipstick, the rest.
Gwen, are you there?
A voice calls out of the shimmering mishmash of faces floating within the summoning circle laid out before me. There's a company-wide seance, and our chief evil overlord has remarked more than once at how proud he is that he doesn't have to cajole us to get people to be seen. There's at least 10 other people who, like me, have erased that part of the summoning diagram to avoid having to be visually paying attention. A couple weak bastards still buckled at his remark. I'm not good at hiding that I'm less than thrilled to be talking to people, and making it look like I'm paying attention is more work than actually listening is. I don't need to participate in company retreat planning bingo, or whatever they're talking about. There was an email about this, with an itinerary attached, but we have to go over it all to waste time, I guess. Yeah, here, I answer, not looking at the seance at all.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Sighing, I pick up my lighter and flick it over one of the candles that had burned out. Sorry, I was muted. I'm here, and I can hear you just fine. The blood drains from my face when I look at the summoning circle again and realize everyone else has dropped off the call. It's just me and the chief evil overlord. I have to pretend like I've been paying attention and not been clicking through different job postings for the last half hour. I thought applying to new jobs would be easier this time around. After all, I've been here long enough that I could apply for something with a more senior job title. I shouldn't have to go through all the same self-doubt as last time, thinking I don't have enough experience under my belt.